the holy new martyr Christos the Gardener. February 12th. An Albanian gardener in Constantinople faces false accusations and torture for his Christian faith, ultimately giving his life as a martyr. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include physical violence, torture, imprisonment, persecution, and execution. In the year 1748, during the Ottoman rule, a humble man named Christos, an Albanian Orthodox Christian, lived and labored as a gardener in Constantinople. His life was one of quiet devotion, marked by faithfulness to Christ and diligent work in the gardens situated by the shore. One day, the Kapitan Pasha, a high-ranking Turkish admiral, sailed near the garden. Upon seeing Christos, the admiral began to utter insults without apparent cause. He then commanded one of his men to go ashore and take a large club from the garden fence. Christos, witnessing this act, protested the theft. In response, the man sent by the admiral beat Christos severely with the club. The admiral, feeling his authority challenged by a simple Christian gardener in public, sought a means of retribution. He brought Christos before the authorities and presented a false testimony. The admiral claimed that Christos had previously declared an intention to convert to Islam, but had subsequently recanted his word. In the Ottoman Empire of that era, such a claim, if proven, constituted a capital offense. Brought before the judge, Christos faced intense pressure. He was offered worldly advantages, riches, honors, and immediate release from custody, all contingent upon his acceptance of Islam. Yet, Christos remained steadfast. He firmly refused these enticements, declaring with clarity and conviction, "I was born a Christian, and I shall die a Christian. I will not deny my Christ, the true God." This declaration was a profound confession of his faith, a witness to the Lord he served. For his unwavering refusal to renounce Christ, Christos was cast into prison. There he was subjected to various forms of torture. He endured beatings with rods, and his bones were broken. Through these trials, he remained unshaken in his commitment to Christ. His spirit found strength in prayer, and he continually invoked God for the grace to endure the suffering laid upon him. His endurance in the face of such torment served as a testament to the power of faith. When the authorities perceived that neither promises of worldly gain nor the infliction of physical pain could sway Christos from his Christian confession, they pronounced a sentence of death upon him. As he was led to the place of execution, Christos did not display fear or sorrow. Instead, he walked with a visible joy, as if proceeding to a celebration. Before his execution, he extended forgiveness to those who were about to take his life. He made the sign of the cross, a final act of devotion and prayer, and then surrendered himself to the will of God. He was subsequently beheaded, thus completing his martyrdom and offering his life as a witness to Christ. After his martyrdom, a notable event occurred. On the third night following his repose, a heavenly light, resembling a great star, was seen to appear directly over his body where it lay. When Christians later came to retrieve his holy relics, they discovered that his body emitted a beautiful and heavenly fragrance. These signs affirmed the sanctity of his life and the purity of his confession. The Orthodox Church commemorates the holy new martyr Christos the Gardener on February 12th, honoring his steadfastness and witness to Christ unto death.